Cleveland blew this. They scored in their first 3 possessions. They had a 9-point lead going into in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then it was mental mistakes that cost them. Ronnie Harrison lost his cool. An already thin secondary got even thinner. That's catnip to Patrick Mahomes in the second half. And then when you got to that critical moment, Baker Mayfield tried to do too much, tried to make the big play instead of just throwing it away. And so we now have to talk about that instead of the fact that he actually had a really good day and was really accurate. And now I'm obligated to tell you that this is a team that hasn't won a season opener since 2004, instead of what Cleveland fans want to hear, which is that this is a team that has championship mettle, because they didn't show it.
It didn't seem like you felt like it was an obligation. You kind of enjoyed saying that. You said Ronnie Harrison lost his cool. I mean, there was also a push from an assistant coach on the sideline too, Emily Kaplan. You want to make a ruling on that?
No, you just can't lose your cool either way. Players have to be better. They're in equipment.
Breaking up a fight.
Tim, can you start there?
I did not think he deserved to be kicked out. I thought he deserved a penalty, but the coach shoves him before he does anything. People said he's stepping on a player, but it's really just a big collection of arms and legs, and it wasn't an Albert Hainsworth move he was making. Having said all that, the Chiefs won the game because that's what Mahomes and the Chiefs do. Even though the Browns helped them at the end, just look at the 75-yard throw to Tyreek Hill. He can make those plays. He can hit Kelsey when he needs to. They were going to come back and win. The Browns just made it a little easier.
Frank, we saw this matchup in the postseason last year. We saw it again yesterday. And both games, Cleveland could win, but didn't. Do you take anything from that?
Well, you know this, Tony. We've seen this movie plenty of times before. Patrick Mahomes is 9-2 in his last 11 games where his team is trailing by double digits. You know, we talk about all these quarterbacks in the NFL. This guy's just at a different level right now. And I get it. Cleveland, they're now 121-1 since going back to Cleveland in season openers. So they don't beat anybody, but this is one of the toughest places to play against the best quarterback in the league. They had their chance. Their problem was the first punt of their season ended up being a run for lost yardage. That was a killer as well.
Kevin Blackistone.
Well, to quote the late great Denny Green, they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. That's exactly what the Browns did. Look, they gave up 2 12-point leads. They came out in the second half and gave up a drive right down the field. Then you had a Nick Chubb fumble. Then you had Chris Jones get to Mayfield and give him a sack. And next thing you know, Mahomes is being Mahomes and doing what he does in September, which is never, ever lose. So they had their opportunity. I still think they're a good team, and they'll bounce back from that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.